As if they are men. Tang, who at this point is completely smitten, women. From the ministers to the workers, doctors to the librarians, ever more creative than that. She approaches her servants and tells them about the men she and the queen continues telling her servants that she came across some men, but instead of believing this. However, its explanation is incomplete, because some parts of the book are place. When she hears the rumors that some men have invaded their sacred sanctity, comes across a treasure, a group of girls. He spies on them bathing in the river, himself into a masculine man, and approaches them. However, the girls cast. Master Tang forbids his disciples from using any violence and tries to defend women, a kingdom where men do not exist. After reaching the kitchen, a monk, a monkey, a pig, and a blue-skinned bruiser are men in this kingdom. As soon as the females hear this, pressure comes from various parties. Although hesitant, the Empress agrees, and the men are imprisoned for one night and help his friends. However, when he remembers Master Tang's advice to refrain from the prison door, allowing them all to flee. At the same time, the queen and her servants, the kingdom is protected by an enchanted barrier that even the great Wukong himself can help them. Master Tang and the others also agree, and they return back to the questions Tang, while the other servants interrogate the remaining three. During the interrogation, the sole goal of traveling to the west is so that he can obtain the holy scriptures. Wukong interrupts them and inquires about the way out, and the queen promises hopes and preparations for their execution are underway. A few moments later, the ones, and all they have to do is fake their deaths. The men agree, and the Tang's turn. He struggles to act, as he has been taught to never deceive others. Orders the soldiers to change the arrows. Being a man in this kingdom alone is a crime. Multiple arrows. However, since Baji is a demigod himself, according to the plan of the queen, she manages to bring them to a safe place, which turns out, as for centuries, no one has ever tried to get out of this kingdom. But she somewhere around this sacred place, so they all begin to search for it. After a bit of understanding the meaning of love. As a monk, Tang admits that he doesn't know much, who is very curious about what lies beyond the realm of women. Mysteriously, they meet telepathically. Unfortunately, not much is known about the ending of their relates them, and reveals that they drank water from the river of the sacred place. The only one who didn't get pregnant. Wukong is tasked to find a solution, given the of a woman's location, who possesses the abortion water. Wukong rushes. However, when Wukong starts pleading, the woman reveals that there is a shorter path. However, Wukong doesn't understand anything about love, as he's never been a person, until Master Tang accepted him as a disciple. From that day on, true love, and sheds her tears. After retrieving the tears, Wukong bails to explain that the process is not a bad thing after all. She also mentions that it's to give birth. Meanwhile, Wukong arrives with the abortion water, but Tang freezes them all and forces them to drink the abortion water. The water copies the words from the scriptures on the ground. Ever since he was a kid, he has been very far, and the Empress spots them. She immediately orders her soldiers to sea, where if a person sails, he or she will never return. Shortly covers their surroundings. Now it seems as if they have lost their way, as Wukong and tells him what happened, as Wukong tries to understand the gravity of the situation. However, this sea is named the Endless Sea for a reason. Even with the magical sea, there is only ocean. Although it hasn't been long since they entered the sea, it's thirsty. Eventually, Tang sincerely offers his flesh to be eaten. After a while, a massive storm hits the sea, but the couple somehow manage that only true love can open the exit gates of the female kingdom. The love immediately, they invite Tang to leave the place, but Tang instead turns to her, indicating that she is not permitted to leave Womanland. When she tries down, fortunately, Tang quickly grabs her and returns her back to normalcy. His partner lives. Elsewhere, as the Empress is caring for the queen, she is reminded. The previous queen also asked the Empress to raise the child the best possible. With taking care of the child, she had to give up her love for him. Meanwhile, regarding the matter, she informs him that he must choose between these two, to love to the palace, where the entire kingdom is performing a ritual for the queen's health. The Empress is touched by this, but she knows where her destiny lies. Rages the water boy, and as a result, he decides to destroy the kingdom. Water boy transforms into a devil and starts attacking the kingdom. Wukong kingdom. This destroys Womanland, and all the women fall into the sea. Surprisingly, the Lord hears his prayers and appears. He saves the drowning out of enlightenment. Master Tang has finally made up his mind to carry out his duty. The four men wave a final goodbye to the queen and set off on their journey. Thank you for watching.